Sneaks around behind the man and then tackles him. Several other people jumped in to help hold that man down until police arrived. Officials say no shots were fired and no one was hurt.
For a moment of silence.
Cleland was an Army captain when he was severely injured in the Vietnam War and left a triple amputee. He went on to lead the Veterans Administration under President Jimmy Carter and served as Georgia's Secretary of State. Georgia voters elected the Democrat to the U.S. Senate in 1996, where he advocated for veterans and their families. Former Senator Max Cleland died at his home in Atlanta. He was 79 years old. Governor Brian
He also backed the fight to remove then Governor Roy Barnes' effort to remove the Confederate emblem from the state flag.
And it took a lot of courage to do this and move this forward, but it's done, and I think it's in the public interest for us in Georgia to embrace the flag, and I think those of us in Washington will fly it proudly.
After a controversial ad campaign questioned Cleland's patriotism, claiming he was soft on terrorists and dictators, Republican Saxby Chambliss unseated the Democrats in 2002. But Cleland was appointed to the 9/11 Commission to recommend safeguards against future terrorist attacks. In 2009, President Obama tapped the soldier for service once again as Secretary of the American Battle Monuments Commission. Max Cleland leaves behind a legacy of service and fearless fighting on behalf of men and women who have fought for us all.
Nearly a century.
Fox 5 News.
100 years approaching the tomb of the unknown soldier has been off limits for visitors of Arlington National Cemetery. But for 2 days ahead of Veterans Day, people can pay their respects and leave behind flowers.
This is really the first opportunity in 100 years for the general public to be able to get as close and personally connected with the tomb.
Very somber, very quiet, reflective moment, I would say.
In 1921, the tomb was created with the remains of an unknown American soldier from World War I. Later, remains from a World War II and Korean War soldier were added. Today, the white marble sarcophagus represents those who gave all.
The love for our country, the love for our patriotism in our country, it hasn't died like so many people do think.
The old guard stands watch in the rain, shine day and night. For many military families, these 2 days are a special opportunity.
I come from a military family. I just want to pay honor and respect to them.
Arkansas Senator Tom Cotton, who served as an Army combat soldier, also laid a flower.
The Tomb of the Unknown Soldier itself has now become our national place of mourning for all those who have lost a loved one in the fight to defend this great nation.
On Thursday, President Biden is scheduled to attend a private Veterans Day ceremony at the tomb. In Arlington, Virginia, Lauren Blanchard, Fox 5 News.
And hundreds of others were hurt during a dangerous crowd surge. Rapper Travis Scott, who also runs the festival, was the headliner. As the timer ticked down the minutes until his performance, the crowd pushed forward as people tried to get closer to the stage.
Once Travis came out, that's really where everything just went downhill.
As soon as he jumped out and onto the stage, it was like an energy took over and everything went haywire.
People in the crowd described feeling the air get pressed out of their lungs.
To hear everyone just saying, "Get out, I can't breathe, I'm about to pass out, I need you to move." As soon as he came out, the wave just kind of crushed me in, and I was like this. I was being controlled by everybody, and I had to keep my head up like this, towards the sky so I can breathe.
Scott posted a video on Instagram Saturday saying he was devastated by what happened and had no idea how bad the situation was on the ground.
Anytime I can make out, anything that's going on, I stop the show and help them get the help they need,
Some are questioning why the show was allowed to go on after things got out of control. Witnesses described seeing an ambulance get trapped in the crowd after people climbed on top.
Hey, we need help here. And they can't get nowhere because he just kept performing. So I'm just wow.
Travis Scott and festival organizers are now facing the first of what's expected to be many lawsuits from folks who were injured during Friday night's chaos. In Houston, I'm Garrett Tenney, Fox News. Any conflicts of interest. Houston's mayor says law enforcement is leaving no stone unturned.
It is about providing accountability from the beginning to the end.
everyone demands and is entitled to answers, their questions to be answered.
More than 36 lawsuits have piled up against those behind the festival, including the event organizer, Live Nation Entertainment, Travis Scott, and NRG Stadium. The suits claim both serious injuries and emotional distress. One attorney claims cries for help in the crowd went unanswered.
Someone's up on the stage, a participant screaming, saying people are dead, please stop the show, and they continue to go for at least an hour.
Travis Scott maintains he wasn't fully aware of what was happening out in the crowd while he was performing and didn't find out how bad things were until after the show. In Houston, I'm Garrett Tenney, Fox 5 News.
Man dead outside the garage of a high-rise apartment building.
In Cobb County, investigators are trying to figure out and spread to the other adjoining homes Monday night. The building's used by a nonprofit group to help those trying to get back on their feet. Everybody made it out, but medics took one man to the hospital with minor injuries.
Chief Meteorologist David Chanley with you.
This spin scooter has been sitting here at the Publix on Ponce de Leon for since Thursday. Since Thursday, this thing's been sitting here in the driveway. Don't they bother to pick up their equipment? I mean, then there's a spin bicycle out here. Out front. Another spin bicycle. 1001 Ponce de Leon Avenue. Tell them to come get their junk. You see what's in front of me right here? That's a wheelchair ramp. And that is a bird scooter in the wheelchair ramp. Come and get your crap out of the goddamn way. Damn it, shit. Now here's a spin scooter sitting in the middle of the damn sidewalk, blocking it up. It's getting ridiculous, man. You need to do something about this crap. You know, I always liked Manuel. We got along great. Yep, I can lay down next to Manuel labor all day. They done went up pretty quick. They were in the ground, about 2-3 months ago, they were down there. They're going up pretty quick. Another building over yonder. Missed the maple and the elm trees. Put out them vivid reds and oranges.
We'll still have to wear masks in all City of Atlanta facilities.
The Biden administration's now urged local school districts to host clinics to provide COVID-19 vaccinations to children. First Lady Jill Biden and the Surgeon General visited a Virginia
$1 million. Here's Fox 5's Doug Evans.
We're at PC&E in Atlanta, Production Consultants and Equipment. They rent equipment to the filmmaking industry in Georgia, and this is the type of camera that the thieves are targeting. It's expensive. PC&E has been hit twice since this summer.
Grabbing things, do they know what they want?
They seem just to be grabbing cases. I mean, one of the cases they happened to grab had a Arri Alexa Mini LF in it, which is worth about $90,000. It's a high-end film camera, motion picture camera.
In talking to some of the companies that have been hit, it appears to be a ring of young men breaking their way into film rental companies and production houses in Metro Atlanta. This is from Shutter Studios in Atlanta. We're told there were 6 similar burglaries just last week, and at least 3 just Monday night. More than $3 million worth of film equipment stolen so far since summer. Greg Magadow and Lori Zabala Snow are with Keslow Camera in Atlanta.
You know, we'll just say the two successful attempts on Keslow camera have been in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. So
each occurrence,
yeah. So, and yeah.
The companies are sharing information and pooling resources for a reward they hope will reach $25,000 soon, but it may be too late for some.
There's a local business owner, Tom Jordan from Full Frame Camera Rentals, which is located in Midtown. He's essentially closing his doors because he's been hit 3 times and they've taken pretty much everything he has.
And these companies are taking extra precautions now.
We've definitely spent probably tens of thousands of dollars at this point just on beefing up security, as you know, from putting in more security cameras, installing different kinds of doors, installing different kinds of glass to be anti-break,
overnight security,
hiring security guards overnight.
A substantial reward is being offered through Atlanta Crime Stoppers. That number is 404-577-TIPS. If you've got any information on this case, give them a call. I'm Doug Evans.
Now, that map still needs approval from the House of Representatives before it goes to the governor's desk for his signature. Coming up all new on Fox 5 News at 6, we'll take you to the north side of Atlanta, where there's another area the Democrats are concerned about. We are live at the state capitol. Claire Sims, Fox 5 News.
Claire, thanks.